It's Mr. Johns. Good morning. It's Saturday, and I've got to check what my rally schedule has in store for me today. I've talked about Dirt Rally 2.0 and the lack of a career mode. I think they really, missed the mark there. Um, it's such a good game. Just, it's called Career Rally, but there's just not much to it. You have to kind of imagine it yourself. Um, if you make the top three, you go up a level. But other than that, there's no progression. So I am doing stages 7 and 8, the last two stages of this Greece rally, which is always the most exciting because I want to see if I can improve, right? And right now I am in third. I am third in the season championship. Struggling a bit here in Greece, but I'm close. So it's that suspense and the excitement in my own mind because it's not really keeping track of that stuff for me. I just know where I need to be to make the top three by the end of the season, so I can go up. But I think the drawback is you can choose any car you want to race. So I am at the pro level, which is kind of mid pack, I think. Um, but I could race any level of car I want. So if I chose a faster car, and then all the pro level drivers would also choose a faster car, and so it adjusts accordingly. Hairpin, 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 hairpin. He said, hairpin. He said, Mr. Johns, come on now. So we're behind that class leader already because of that. They'll pick it up a little bit. This is the dangerous cliffs here in Greece. They are deadly, man. I mean, with all these hairpins, so it's awesome, but it's so scary. Um, anyway, I just wish that you could only earn certain levels of cars when you go up. That would have, and also if they would have kept track of this is my 8th season, here's my points, this is my stats, how many cars I've driven, which car, all the miles on each car, and which car I've won in most. There's so much they missed on. I love that data, that information about my career. I think they overlooked that players want to feel is it enmeshed um, in the game. Like this is my real career, and I'm really playing it. It's a simulation. Um, but luckily, they nailed it in just about every other aspect. So here's that crossing here. As far as replayability, that's kind of the problem. Like when you have a career, you want to keep going, and you want to improve, and you want to do better. Next season. Season 8 is only in my head, right? I know that I've raced 8 seasons, but the game doesn't care, and I think that's sad. Pay attention here. We have a chance to catch back up and do okay after that. Oh no, except if you roll your Peugeot. It's a little pop-up toaster on wheels. And so you can see now the class leader quite a bit ahead there, and that hurts, man. So it is my Peugeot pop-up toaster. Dang. I just forget how lightweight it is, and if I just clip anything, it spits me out, flips me over. Just can't you can't cut in such a light car. Well, fighting hard to be top 3. Here's that really tight turn
extra
that I
long,
always over.
into 5
Yeah.
right long, tightens turn 3, opens long of a crest, 50 of a crest, 3 right unseen,
Truly still
4 left
is the only
150,
racing game that my adrenaline is pumping.
4 right of a crest jump,
And I'm a little bit nervous. I
into
just
6 left
love the
long,
feel.
opens 100,
And I'm that
uphill,
invested.
very
I
nearly
just
6
feel
right
like
of a
I'm
crest jump,
doing this
and
because
5
everything
left,
is so
very long,
good
tightens 3, over finish
graphically.
very long, to stop. Well done.
Well, so we go red, green, red, green. So that means I was fastest in the two that I didn't roll or crash or
Stage finished.
miss the
Well done.
hairpin. So let's see what that does to us here. That was stage 7, so I don't have a lot. So eighth and fourth is where I've been hanging. So, but I am now. I was 30 seconds behind, and now I'm 42 seconds off the pace, and you know that's not easy to overcome. So this is the last stage. So there are 8 stages at the pro level. Now it's been so long. I mean, I was going up levels, bump, 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 pretty quick, and then I hit the pro level, and I've kind of stayed here. But you start off with 4 stages, and then 6, and then 8, and so
Smoothly
it
right of a
gets
crest, opens, keep left of a 60.
more intense,
Good luck.
and so definitely more of a
5, 4,
endurance
3, 2,
event. If you
1,
were to,
go.
and I
3
do
right of
play
a
these back
crest,
to back most of the
opens,
time. I only
keep left
do
of a 60. 5 left,
videos of 2 at a
50.
time, just because I don't want it to be a
Keep middle of a jump,
40-minute
90.
video or longer.
6
Might
right,
be an hour.
tightens 3 of a
I
crest.
don't know. I don't know what it would be. They are pretty short stages.
Into 4 left of a crest, 60. Keep middle of a
Some
crest,
of them are 15
30.
minutes long, so
6
it
left of a
could be
crest,
an hour
100.
if I do all 8 in one video.
6
So
left,
I
tightens
just break it
5
up.
of a crest. 6 right,
I thought about doing just the first 2 and
120.
last 2,
Keep
or
middle of
just
a
maybe the
jump,
last
slow
2, but
90.
I'm
1
playing, so I
left.
might as well hit record.
Into 1 right, tightens 30.
So let's just have a solid
Don't cut,
last.
2
Yep,
left,
take that slow
tightens
so I don't flip.
30.
Let's have a
4
solid
right,
8th
opens of a
stage here.
crest long,
Just means
40.
don't crash, don't
5
flip.
right,
Just
into
solid.
10,
Even if it's a
don't
little
cut, 4
slower, just
left,
solid.
opens of a crest, 30.
Consistency is the thing here.
6 right, 6 left long,
Looking for
opens
anything
of a
on the track
crest,
that could
50.
cause me a problem. That's a rock, a
6 right,
tree, even
extra
like
long
a
past junction,
hard
tightens of a
edge
jump,
on a corner.
slow 50, turn 3 right long.
And then you also have to listen to what he's saying. Be right long, so you know
50.
what's coming up.
Keep left of a crest, 30. 6 right, into 4 left long, 30. 3 right tightens, into 4
And
left,
with this little Peugeot, such low
keep left of
horsepower,
a 80.
if I
6
have a
left,
really
into narrow,
strong
6 right, don't
um,
cut.
stage,
Keep middle of a 80.
I'm
6
just
right,
neck and neck with the
into
class
5
leader.
left,
So,
into 6 right,
it's
don't
hard to be
cut.
fast in this little
100 over
thing.
bumps,
And I have to be
3 right,
nearly
opens,
perfect
50.
to win a
Turn
stage,
unseen, 1 left
which
long.
is tough. That's why I've not won very many stages
Into 6 right
in
of a
the
crest,
Peugeot.
extra long,
Come on now.
tightens 4.
Overshot that. Put me back a little. 1.6 seconds.
Into 6 left, 80, 2 right,
So the first 2 stages,
80,
I was
2
not the
left,
fastest in.
opens long,
So let's
60.
looking at that line on the left side of the screen. That's my progress, and
Late
shows up
3
green if
right,
I'm the
very
fastest
long,
in that
opens of a
section.
crest, 100.
Red if I'm not.
6 left, tightens keep in of a jump, 100.
And then on the upper right
3
corner, I'll get
left,
a
into 5 right,
when I finish a stage, it'll give me
keep
the
middle of a
results of
crest,
that. Sorry, not stage,
30.
that section.
Don't cut, 3 left, tightens narrow, 50.
Careful, careful,
3 right, don't cut, tightens, opens,
careful.
20.
Too
Over
fast, too
5
fast, too fast.
jumps,
So there
into
we go.
5
Just
right,
get a
don't cut.
flash up there of
6
how I'm
left,
doing.
extra long, over bumps, 100, over bumps, don't cut, 5
We got a
right,
railing.
into 5 left, tightens narrow 2.
Okay. I am careful, don't flip it here.
Open
So that was a
6
good section.
from
Got a green.
30. Middle of a jump. 60. 5 right tightens. Into 3 left long tightens.
It's a, it's a
50.
unforgiving
Jump.
um,
Into 3 right. Very long.
rally.
Opens 50.
Really fun, but
Caution. 2
super
left.
technical with
Very
a
long
cliff on the side,
tightens.
almost always. So you have to really be
Into
careful.
6 right. Keep middle of the
Little
jump.
mistakes become big ones.
Into 6 right.
Little jump here.
To keep left of 80. Caution. 2 right tightens, don't cut.
Two right. Titans don't cut. Two right. Two right.
Into 3 left long.
Careful.
Opens middle of a crest. 50.
Let's go.
5 right. Into early 4
Stage
left.
8. Let's finish strong.
Opens
All it meant. Don't flip it now. Don't crash it now. Stay on the track. Here
keep
we go.
left of a
Come on.
jump.
Finish coming. Full
Finish.
speed. Full speed.
Into 2
Let's
right
go.
tightens to stop.
There we go. Whatever happens after those signs doesn't matter. Just have to stop. That's how I like to finish this stage for sure.
I think we
Last
have a
two
good chance
sections
of
were
winning that stage.
were mine. Are they celebrating in the car? If they're pumping their fists, that's first place. So I've learned that much. So I was just talking about how rarely I win. So I do not take that for granted. 5 seconds ahead of the second place car. And it bumps me up to third. So that's great. So now I'm back to 37 seconds behind the first place guys. Those, whew, um, all right. Well, here's the fun part. So when you finish a rally, you get some information. I wish you got more information, but at least you find out. Top three is the goal because if I stay top three, I get promoted to the next level. So I am in third. I get 100,700 credits. So stay in third. I have two left. Um, So I have not moved down or up in the championship standings. I can just hit RB to see that. So how far off I am. It's not bad. So you can look at my last four rallies: second, 12th, oh, and then third. So my consistency, I struggle a bit. Um, but I am only, I'm not too far, 15 points or whatever off of first place. It's possible, and only 5 points away from second. So I just want to be. I don't like being on the cusp. I need to be top three. So I don't like to be third. I need to at least bump up to second. That would be my goal. So that's cool. So next up, we've got 8 stages um, in Monaco, and then we'll finish up in Wales, and that'll be my 8th season and hopefully promotion. I'll be so disappointed if I'm 4th or 5th or yet another season in the pro division. But it's a fight, and hopefully you are fighting along with me in your own game. Um, if so, let me know. Leave some comments. Let me know how you're doing and what you like about the game and don't like about the game. Love to talk about it. It's such a great game. Thanks for joining me today. I'll catch you next time around in Monaco. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.